Alright everyone, we got a cool video today. I have these, from what I was told, they were 20-year-old welding rods, never opened. They could be older than 20 years, I don't know, my friend gave me them. As you can see, got 3 of them unopened. They're a little danged up, but 70-18 1/8 inch rod. We are going to crack it open, do some test welds. I actually have some 70-18 here, 1/8 inch Lincoln Excalibur that we'll be comparing it to. This is a Murex brand, and I believe it is a Lincoln product, but I'm not sure. It's hard, I couldn't find much research on it, but it's Murex, and we're gonna test it out. 20 years old, been sitting in here sealed, should be fine, and let's get cracking. I also want to thank all of the new subscribers. We had a nice influx after my last video we posted, the making no money on that job. So thank you all for coming along, watching me do a little fab projects here and there, and all the likes, the comments. I really appreciate it. So be nice to see this channel grow. I kind of just thought about just filming all of what I do. You know, I guess people think it's a little interesting. I wish I could have filmed a lot more when I was younger, because we did a lot of crap, interesting crap. So let's thank you guys again for subscribing, to all the new people watching this video, and let's weld these things. I'm very curious to see how these weld and if they're rusty or not. Let's check it out. All right, let's open these up. Oh yeah, let's see what we have inside. These things are never easy to open. Hold on. We ain't playing no more. Let's get this thing off. As you can see inside of there, that's what an inside of a 50-pound can of welding rod looks like. So let me whip a couple of these things out and see what they look like. All right, they don't look bad at all. Oops, sorry. 70-18 HR4. I have no idea what the HR4 means, but I was thinking they were going to look a little different. Here is an Excalibur rod. I guess they do look a little different. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Excalibur. Let me move over. 70-18. Let's look at that. So it's the H4R, but this is the old rod, and this is a newer rod. It's probably about a year old, this Excalibur. Everyone who's, you know, if you weld, you know Lincoln Excalibur is a very good 70-18 rod. The coating looks very similar. This one might be a little darker, probably maybe from sitting. So, yeah, we got that cracked open, and I'm going to be welding with this little guy today. It's a Miller Maxstar 150. I bought this thing probably 9 years ago with my dad, and it goes all the way up to 150 amps. I have it plugged in to 220, so you can run bigger rod on this. This also can run on 110, a normal standard outlet, but you really can only run 332 70-18 on that. So we'll be using this. Let me grab some scrap metal and we will start welding. Start with the old rod. There it is, 70-18, no Excalibur. That is the Murex. I'm running it to digital or non-digital dial on that welder, so I'm guessing it's probably around 130 amps. So without further ado, let's weld it. Okay, that ran really nice. Very, very nice. Let's run another one. You know what? Very good. Gotta love all the trucks that drive by. Really loud because they see another truck in the driveway. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's chip the slag off these puppies and see what we got. Make sure you get a nice, good slag hammer for, you know, just need to chip something off. Don't feel like getting a wire wheel. Just get yourself an axe. Can't really see them that well, but I don't know how to focus on this, but they ran pretty nice. I was just dragging them, you know. I think, personally, I can run this probably 10 amps hotter, so we are going to do that. Let's see. You can't see. I'm going to go right to the 135 mark. That should be good. Let's try it again. All right, let's try the newer rod. A couple of these. I already did a couple. Get some weld shots, but everything that's going up this way is going to be the new rod. These are the old rod. So let me run a couple stringers for you, and we're good. Here we go with the new rod. That's the old rod. Let's see. Excalibur, I don't know if you can read it. Just so you guys know, I ain't cheating. That's Excalibur, which is the newer rod. And I also bumped it up to 135 amps for this one too. So let's see how it works. Oh yeah, she's hot. That new rod could probably go down 5 or 10 amps, but it still ran pretty good. Let's get our baller chipping hammer, slag chipper 4000. Yeah, that's just not going to work out so well. Let me get a wire wheel. So these two were 120 amps. You can tell they're a little lumpy. I mean, that one's kind of lumpy too, but it definitely flattened out a little more. These three are the old rods, and then these three are the new rods, which all were at 135 amps. So they really just look very similar. It's hard to tell the difference, honestly. And I got 3 cans of these. I think he gave them to me for like 50 bucks. I know I don't use 1/8 inch a whole lot, but 332 is kind of where I like to go. But that's a good rod. I would feel very comfortable welding equipment with that, welding anything, whatever. So that's the verdict. That old rod, 20 years old, 15, however old it is, 30, who knows. It's still good. It was sealed. There's not a lick of rust on it. And that was a good score. Thanks to my buddy. I mean, that's... doesn't even look good. So here's another quick test. If you got old rod, if you can kind of see, not really, but what I like to do with old rod that I know is old is take it, you're going to sacrifice a rod, bend it, get the flux off. A lot of times there's going to be rust in here because it has gotten moisture in it because the can's open. Now I open these, I'm not going to use them a whole lot. They might get a little rusty inside. That's how you know the rod, you can use it to a point, but nothing structural, pipe. I wouldn't use any rusty rod for that. But that's solid inside. Alright guys, I think that's a wrap on that one. You got the verdict. I'm going to check out, clean up the garage a little. As you can see, it's actually kind of clean for once. Well, this is clean for me. But yeah, I got a whole afternoon's worth of stuff to do. But I thought that would have been a cool video to put out. You know, interesting. So if you ever come across old rod, welding rod, that's sealed, never opened, most likely it'll be good. There's the test. Could have tested a little better, but it is what it is. So I appreciate you guys watching. This is Matt. This is Matt. English is hard. I'm Matt. This is MCF Welding. I work out of a garage. I work out of a stone driveway. Like most people, I want to bring you some real life, just everyday homeowner kind of welding scenarios. So here it is. Like and subscribe. Shoot me a comment. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you didn't like. I don't care. Tell me if I suck at welding. Go for it. But I appreciate it. Thanks to all the new subscribers. I hope to get some more subscribers. Get this channel kicking. And thanks again, guys. We'll see you on the next video.